Kibo woke up feeling refreshed. He had slept for 8 hours. His coffee was warm. His desk was clean. Today's to-do list had only 3 tasks. Perfect, he thought. He opened his laptop, read the first task, and then nothing. 5 minutes passed. He picked up his phone, just for a minute. One short video became another, then another, before he knew it. He was making another cup of coffee, straightening his desk, looking out the window, anything, except starting. When he finally looked back at the clock, half the morning had disappeared. Kibo sighed. Why can't I just start? If you've ever asked yourself that question, you're not alone. This wasn't the first time. Every time something important showed up. The exact same thing happened. Kibo wasn't sleepy. He wasn't distracted. He genuinely wanted to begin. He even tried to push himself. Another coffee, a motivational video, a deep breath. Come on, Kibo. Just do it. He counted backwards. 3, 2, 1, go. Nothing. His fingers stayed frozen above the keyboard. The harder he tried, the heavier the task felt. He started believing something was wrong with him. Maybe he was lazy. Maybe he just didn't have enough discipline. But Kibo was blaming the wrong problem, because what he was experiencing had almost nothing to do with motivation. And once he discovered the real reason, everything started to change. Imagine carrying a backpack. At first, it's almost empty. You barely notice it's there. Then life starts adding things. An unfinished project, a few unread emails, a bill you forgot to pay, a difficult conversation you've been avoiding, a promise you made to yourself, one by one. Another brick goes into the backpack. At first, nothing feels different, so you keep adding more. Another responsibility, another decision, another worry, another unfinished task, until one day, you try to take a step, and the backpack suddenly feels impossible to carry. That's exactly what was happening to Kibo. His brain wasn't refusing to work. It was trying to protect him. When your brain carries too much at once, it starts saving energy. Starting becomes harder. Focusing becomes harder. Even simple tasks begin to feel overwhelming. From the outside, it looks like laziness. But underneath, your brain is simply overloaded. It isn't saying you can't do this. It's saying you're carrying too much. The good news? Unlike laziness, mental overload has a solution. And that's exactly what Kibo was about to discover. The next morning, Kibo decided to stop fighting his brain. Instead, he became curious. He asked himself, what am I carrying today? So he grabbed a notebook. Every unfinished task, every worry, every reminder, every random thought went onto the paper for the first time. His brain didn't have to remember everything. It could finally breathe. Next, Kibo looked at the list. There were 12 things he wanted to do. Instead of trying to finish all 12, he picked just one, only one. Then he closed every unnecessary tab, turned his phone face down, moved it out of reach, set a timer for 5 minutes. Not 1 hour, not 30 minutes, just 5. He made himself one simple promise. I only have to start. Nothing more. 5 minutes passed. He was still working. 10 minutes passed. He kept going. The task hadn't changed. Kibo had, because the hardest part was never doing the work. The hardest part was taking the first step. And now, that step no longer felt impossible. The next time you catch yourself saying, I'm just lazy, stop. Ask yourself a different question. What am I carrying right now? You might discover it's not the work that's heavy. It's everything you're carrying before the work even begins. A busy mind, too many decisions, too many unfinished promises, too many open loops, and that's a problem you can solve. Take 5 minutes, write everything down, choose one task, ignore the rest, then give yourself permission to simply begin. You don't have to finish everything today. You just have to take the first step. That's exactly what Kibo learned. The work didn't become easier, his mind became lighter, and that changed everything. Remember, burnout doesn't steal your ability. It steals your access to it. Lighten the load, and you'll be surprised by how much you're still capable of. If Kibo's story helped you understand yourself a little better, subscribe to the Chimp Project, because every week we'll help you learn better and live better.